You say college is a scam, so I drove 4 hours here just so I could debate you on this. I've been in school for 4 years, majoring in English, and my education means a lot to me. I put in a lot of work to be here.
What school?
University of Utah.
Okay, cool.
And so I find it extremely disrespectful for you to say that college is a scam, not just to me, but everyone here that's also going to school.
So, how about your favorite Jane Austen novel?
Oh, I don't know who that is. Jane Austen?
You're an English major.
Yeah. Well, it's like come forward. So it's like.
What's your favorite? I'm gonna give you another chance.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Jane Austen novel?
Harry Potter.
You've been there for 4 years?
4.5. Well, I have one more question.
You are proving that college is indeed a scam.
Okay. Well, my dad paid a lot of money so I could go to college, and I just think you say college is a scam.
College is a scam. Kirk argued with a student from the University of Utah's English department who had never heard of Jane Austen and didn't even know that J.K. Rowling wrote Harry Potter.
Hey, I'm no Nazi.
This is the police appeasing the leftists again. Yeah, appeasing the womanist leftists again.
I'm not a Nazi. Stopping you from moving forward to breach the peace. What, just calling me for saying I don't want to be called a Nazi? You shouldn't be allowed to.
It's a control tactic, so you can't say or do anything.
Just keep on going, man.
To protect the leftists.
Watching them shout. Absolutely. What do you mean, move on? How pathetic are you?
From the British, we love you!
You're not going that way. Excuse me. Guys, 2 of you, please. 2 of you, straight away.
No.
Another
As usual.
To do with being a Nazi, it's got nothing to do with being anyone. You just don't want to pay for you to live in there.
The dog knows. The doggy.
Why? Why is that all? What do you mean that's not right? They've done nothing wrong. I like being shouted Nazi. That guy is shouting on a megaphone, Nazi in my face. And the police are here telling people not to be insulted that they're being called Nazis.
Yeah, of course you are, mate. Yeah,
Do you
stay
understand what a
behind.
Nazi is?
Alright.
Because that's really offensive. Yeah. When you're letting them stand there and shout
Just stand where you want to film what you want.
at all sugar residents in order to what?
How are you? You alright?
Because we're upset our taxpayers' money's going on funding Afghan.
Where else would you rather be on a Sunday night?
Nazis. God, you're the Nazis.
So am I.
They're actually standing there watching them shout that. Are they allowed to shout Nazis? Am I allowed to go over someone's face and shout Nazi? No, I'm not, am I? So why are you stood there watching them shout it?
The reason why we've actually got out is because the boss is already
You're useless. You're useless. You stood there letting people shout out obscenities like Nazi.
And then they attempt to arrest you.
No. How embarrassing is that? Where's your stones?
We haven't made any attempts to arrest you.
You've got 1, 2, 3. She's been flagging me around the corner because I took offence that you shouted Nazi in her face. I don't want to be called a Nazi in my own street, on my own, leave the area. I live here. I don't want Afghan men in the centre of Ulster. They think a 9-year-old girl can get married. Don't want to pay for it. That could be a Nazi.
In Britain, police ordered an English woman who was walking her dog to leave the street. The reason for Muslims, dogs are unclean animals, so the Muslims expressed great discomfort at the sight of the dog. Has Britain already become a Muslim country?
Trans people won't stop going into female locker rooms and stealing female medals and then penalizing people for not using the right pronouns. We are fine with live and let live. The trans alphabet mafia, they want to say live and let us rule. You must use our pronouns. You must allow us into your locker room. You must allow us into your sporting competition. If not, you're a bigot and we're going to penalize you. I don't care if you want to go wear a dress by yourself. Go ahead, knock yourself out. But if you're going to force me to use pronouns that aren't true, teach my kids things that are materially or biologically false, then we have a serious problem. And so I guess it's the most important question, and you know it's coming. What is a woman?
I didn't see that coming. So I guess obviously we're going to disagree, like definitionally. A woman is somebody who identifies and performs with what society agrees with as a woman. there's like it's not a safe world for trans people.
It's not it's not a safe world for those of us that criticize trans people. That's what
and
I mean.
And I disagree with that too. I think everyone should be safe. I don't think that anybody should have any violence shown against them. Like,
Yeah,
I categorically disagree with any violence shown against people. Like all I'm saying is that like these people just want to exist.
Okay, and we will exist in reality.
Charlie talked about transgender issues. His idea was simple. Trans people can do whatever they want, but don't invade spaces originally meant for women, and don't expect the whole world to revolve around you. I agree with that completely. I don't understand why the crazy feminists call Charlie misogynistic. He was clearly protecting biological women. The two of them ended their conversation with a shared belief that differing views should never be met with violence. It's a tragedy that Charlie still died.
He was. And so before I talk to you about what we're doing to try to prevent something like this from happening again, maybe you could just talk about why you love Charlie, what memories you have of him, something that would give our audience a sense of what he was behind the microphone.
Yeah. I've known Charlie for 10 years. He was a treasured friend. And, you know, it's going to sound, he made you believe more in yourself, is the best way I could put that.
That's right.
He was your biggest cheerleader. He would, if I was working on a hard project, an important executive order, a major new initiative, he would give me the strength and the focus to get it done.
That's right.
He was everybody's supporter, enthusiast, cheerleader, promoter. He made all of us better every single day. You know, the memory that I keep turning to is not a single memory. It's a period of a couple months after we won the election. And Charlie was in the campaign or the transition office every single day. And from dawn till dusk, volunteering his time to get into the weeds, the nitty-gritty of government. And he was so damn excited. I mean, it really hurts to think about it right now. He was so excited about all of us being here. And we would be talking about every executive order, every new regulation, every new policy plan. It was such a thrill for me to get to spend a few months of my life, because, you know, he came from the nonprofit, the activist world. I came from the government world. And in this transition, to be able to work hand in hand, take all of his ideas from being the leader of TPUSA, spending time with college students, spending time with activists, and then be able to be with us at the transition to plan out the next step of our government, that was an experience for which I will always be grateful. And the last thing I'll say is that, to my earlier point, Charlie would send me messages all the time, just saying, you know, great work, or here's a new idea, or here's what I think will take this to the next level. And I took them all to heart. And God, I just love the man so much.
He was our biggest supporter, Stephen, but he was also, if he disagreed, he would figure out how to get us to get where he wanted us to go.
Yes.
Always such a big cheerleader. Absolutely right. The darkest moments of my life, it was Charlie who was on the phone saying, don't let him get to you. Keep on fighting. Keep on going. You're absolutely right. So I want to be mindful of time here. A lot of people are very worried about how we got here in the first place. And you have the crazies on the far left who are saying, oh, Stephen Miller and J.D. Vance, they're going to go after constitutionally protected speech. No, we're going to go after the NGO network that foments, facilitates, and engages in violence.
40 years old, conservative, next generation elite, White House Deputy Chief of Staff and Homeland Security Advisor. Stephen Miller looks back on 10 years fighting shoulder to shoulder with his closest comrade, Charlie Kirk. Voice breaking again and again. He was never an official, never a politician. Yet he shaped an entire administration. Why does the loss of one volunteer leave so many hearts in pieces? Why, even gone, does he still steer the whole policy course? Stephen Miller on Charlie, the man who made everyone better. I've known him 10 years, not a casual acquaintance. A stay upon night tracking policy, campaign grinding, no secret between us, brother. Whenever I had a brutal project on my desk, or a critical executive order to finish, Charlie materialized instantly. He wasn't the guy clapping from the back row. He was the one who sprinted to your desk and said, you can do this. Then stayed to pound it out to the end. He was a born propulsion engine, not the glad hand, check the box type, the boots on the ground, dawn to midnight type. The election had just been called. He showed up at Transition HQ every single day, sunrise to lights out, all volunteer, policy, regulation, fine print. He dove into every line like a kid let loose in a library. He came from the nonprofit and grassroots world, totally different from my government background. But that's exactly why, when we hammered out the 4-year national blueprint, being able to channel his ideas and his fire was the most priceless stretch of my life. He wasn't a friend who just said, "Nice job." He was the one who said, "Let's push 1 mile farther." Every text he sent, whether a cheer or a tweak, kept in my pocket. And what moves me most, in my lowest valley, the phoner ran Charlie. Words were simple. Don't let them knock you out. Keep walking. He isn't a voice that vanished. His energy, his heat, his conviction have become momentum driving every one of us forward. So, yes, we will keep investigating this incident, not to crush free speech, but to dismantle the network that uses an NGO mask to incite violence. When Charlie was here, we were stronger. Now that he's gone, we still will not stop.